Hello everyone, I'm Photonium, and today I'm starting a new series in Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out DLC, and I'm going to do the hardest settings on the classic asteroid Aridio. And I don't think I've ever done a base on Aridio before. I poked into a couple asteroids just to kind of see and make sure they were going to be okay, and all of them were. I've definitely done playthroughs on Badlands and Oasis, which I call Oasis because of how it's spelled, so you're gonna have to fight me on that because I'm gonna say Oasis from now on. But I didn't really want to do either one of those again, but I wanted a hard asteroid. Aridio looks super interesting because your starting area is too hot to grow mealwood, so we're gonna have to think about how to get food. I've got a ton of mods. They're all quality of life mods. So buildable natural tile, sweep by type, bigger camera zoom out, pliers fixed, blueprints fixed, self-insulated, self-sealing airlock, stop sublimation while in storage, replace floors, and auto eject. This last one is not enabled because I couldn't get it to work for me. And I'll kind of talk about the mods as we go so you can see how they work, if they're working. So anyway, let's go to new game. This could be a disaster. When I played Oasis the first time, I think I did it on the hardest settings. It was before the expansion though. I lost like 5 or 6 dupes early on to suffocation. So, and I've played Badlands before. It's actually kind of easy, I think. One thing I don't like about Aridio is starting out with pips and having to deal with pips. Let's go to... God, is it here? Okay, everything is different. We'll just jack up all of this. Stress, durability, hunger, disease, morale, radiation. I'm just making sure I did it. Okay, yeah, all of that looks fine. Okay. So, I hate magma channels. I'm not going to deal with magma channels. I hate alternate pod location as well. But maybe I can... No, because my next one over has magma channels. Small boulders, metallic caves. Okay, this looks okay. It looks a little bit... Might be a little bit too good, but it's okay. Just as long as they don't have magma channels, alternate pod location... What's the other one that I hate? The rest are okay. Volcanic activity is kind of annoying too. Okay, I didn't think about what to call my asteroid. I always name him after my cat, who's right here where you can't really see him, but he's making noise that I don't think the mic is picking up. We'll see. Okay, here we are. Given that we can't grow mealwood right away, and I can't remember the water situation, like maybe there isn't any, or there's very little. And I don't even, there's no bristle blossom because you don't start in sandstone anyway. Let's see, we definitely want a digger. So anyway, given the situation, I think we want a rancher. Then should this one be a builder or a digger is really the question. So I think I'll get a digger, and I'm just gonna roll these until I find some that I like. Here's the ones I came up with. I'm just gonna do this because it gets kind of hard for me. I was gonna say construct, and I didn't want to write it out. So digging with construction, building with run speed, and husbandry of 8 is fine, plus increased strength. And I don't think we want to call it this, because we're going to name it after Buttface, which I'm thinking like... Okay, that took me forever to come up with a name. Shade Chips. His name is Chips, so That's what we're calling it. And go ahead and go. Here we are, and let's pause. Okay, so there's more water than what I thought. And so if we look at the temp, it's 34, right? So they looks like they do give you a fair amount of hexalant to, I guess, tide you over. What's over here? Okay, so this is the rust biome, but they're not cold. And up here, this is more of our starting biome, so who knows? And down here too, we can't see. Okay. And let's go ahead and, well, that's handy water. It's more water than what I thought. It's still not a lot, but it's more than what I expected. But if I dig across like this to get access to water, then where am I going to put the toilets? And I'm just going to go with standard size. Oh, one thing I didn't say is I think I'm going to make it a goal to, I'm going to make it a goal to do something. I'm going to make it a goal to do the monuments. Oh my god. So I didn't sleep last night because I was up late watching somebody speedrun, so that is a very stupid reason. But it's the real reason. And let's see, let's cancel this for now, so that we get the toilets put in and think about where to put the ladder. So if the ladder goes like to the right of that, that'll be fine. We could even put it one or two over. Let's put it here for no real reason. And then we're gonna want some of these. Okay, so space, space, door, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And here, pitcher pump. I'm having trouble with my clicks. And I blame everything but me. This is just for me being anal. And then, okay, so then we'll go up like this. And I guess I'll put bedrooms here. Let's just get enough to make room first, and then, let's see. Furniture, cot. Okay, what we're doing, space, door, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't have to worry about it going into a cold area like I normally would with a rust biome. Is this, oh okay, so here's the jungle area. And we haven't found any others, I don't think. Okay. So we want this next. And then we want this and this. So I meant to say it, but I didn't. I think our goal is going to be to build a monument. And then once we get that, we can do other things, but we definitely will, you know, we'll have to go into space to do research to build the monument anyway, but, you know, I want to do some space exploration, and I want to make the base nice, so I'm not going to just focus on getting a monument done. Maybe I did say it. But anyway, I want to explore space. I mentioned in my last series that I do really like the new space map, and I like the way exploration works. I even like the way mining works, except for the micromanagement part where you have to watch, you know, when things are done. Okay. Okay, so let's go to schedule and let's turn off that, and let's add a couple schedules. And we'll put ranch and dig on this one and build on this one. Okay. My schedules, I always do them the same. Maybe I should kind of talk about how to do things. Some of what I think I know, oops, might be outdated though. Probably is outdated. But I like to put, eventually they'll have at least 3 downtimes here. So I like to put space, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this, and then you can have room for 3 dupes on each schedule and have I think 18. I don't remember. I don't remember. I did it a long time ago. Yeah, let's see. Well, this will get us going. And then leaving the top one blank is so that when you get new dupes in, forget to put them on a schedule, it doesn't build up as fast. Okay. So now here, let's pop in a research station. And we'll just go down like this, I guess. And I'll start like that. Actually, it'd be really good to dig to here so that we can get that oxyfern going. Also, yeah, how many oxyferns do we have? So on Radioactive Ocean, when I played that, there were 6 total oxyferns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus if there's any more, up or down. So down here we're gonna put, not that there's a ton of, what do you call it? Water to feed into the oxyferns. But you do have pips. So, you know, you could always wild plant them. Let's see here. So we don't need to rush this. We actually need to rush this. No, this. But we can't do that just yet. So let's start here, I guess. Well, it would be nice to have a mess table. So I guess we'll just do this anyway. So we can make a mess hall. And I guess I'll make the mess hall here. We'll just up the construction of this stuff. Okay. The other thing is, I don't think we have algae, right? At least not to start with. Organic. Let's take a look. Okay, we got a lot of aluminum and some iron. Again, I really think they need to change those so they're not the same color. Minerals, yeah, who cares? Filtration medium. Whoa, wait, there's no sand. But we can make sand easily. A little bit of oxalate over here, I guess. Yeah, I guess rust is a way to make some oxygen, as well as this water that's hanging out. Is that ethanol? No. There's no ethanol in this biome. Okay. We already looked at that. Okay, there's lots of dirt and phosphorite. Yeah, who cares about that? And there's our liquids. Some salt water and some water. Oh, there's more water down here. That's nice. I'm just wondering if I'm going to dump this water over here or if I'll eventually just dump it this way. And I don't know the answer to that. Oh, and I didn't do priorities. Okay. So we want everybody to do this and this. And digging, building, and then they go like that. This one's gonna not do these things. We don't want anyone decorating for now, or doctoring. And I guess we should do this so that these get cleaned. Okay. And we'll just see. I saw somebody else do it this way, but eventually we need a dedicated researcher to do the level 2 research. So, and then this, I'll move it after. Since there's hatches around, I like having this to store the food that we find. So, that's why. Okay. Oh, let's speed it up. So if I'm just gonna go with standard height floors too, you guys, because I get too confused and annoyed when it isn't. And those oxyferns are gonna be above the CO2, so I'll be moving them anyway. But the point of doing that was so I could figure out how to get over here. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we go like this, and like this, then it's not gonna mess up my floors later. And then we'll do this, and this. I don't even know, like, it's not like I have a solid plan here. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably will never even make floors this high, but and if they dig out some of this, that I don't care. Okay, and then we want, wow, look at all this. This looks like a decent natural park right here. Even if I dig that one out, there's 4 plants here. So that might be something that we do. I don't think there's anything I want to build from that. Oh yeah, there is. I want to move the ration box, as I was saying. Where do I want to move it to? I don't know. If I put it down here, it'll eventually get, this'll get some CO2 going, so that could be good. And that way we can put our supercomputer here in the light. Okay, yeah. And this is gonna be our mess hall. So we can do, let's see, a ledge and a door. This, I want to make it like swanky eventually. So, yeah. And how are we doing on oxygen? What I'm going to need to do is dig over to this oxalite, because otherwise, well, I guess the oxyferns are the only way. So I'll expose some oxyfern. Yeah, I didn't measure the floor. Like, part of me doesn't care, but part of me knows I'll be irritated later. Look, it's perfect. Getting to here, though, is a little bit less perfect. It's gonna be like this. Digging up mealwood is fine. Normally I'd be so careful at this point not to dig up the mealwood. And I'm pretty sure you can dig up the oxalite. I think we established that in a different playthrough, but okay. One possibility. This is off. Can't have that. Wait, how did I get it off? This is okay. It's just supposed to be one higher. Okay. This is so anal. Okay. That's just the way I am. Okay, so floor 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That one is wrong, but that's okay. We're gonna live with it. The idea here is to get the food and let out the oxygen. This one, though, the oxygen's gonna get trapped a little bit. I'll fix it later. And then I like to let these grow if I can. This one's like really in the way, but I like to just let them grow. This, we might dig up this too because it's in the way of that. I don't know, like after you've, after the tree has started growing, this might be blocked forever, but they grow so slowly and I don't pay attention very well. And so I've never really been able to establish that for sure. But we can at least make power, but what we can't do is make oxygen. So maybe I shouldn't have expanded this quickly. But let's take a look at oxalite again. There's a couple little spots. Wow. Okay, so the biome continues to the right here. Okay, and this must be a small boulder. I thought small boulders were just like, excuse me, obsidian. Or did I get metallic caves? This must be a metallic cave. Uranium and lead. Okay. Let's see. There. Oh, okay. Choose a blueprint. Rocketry anemic. This one looks pretty good. So, oh yeah, here's our researcher. Priorities. I guess we'll go like that. And skills. Unassigned. And schedule. None of these schedules are good to move him to right now because he'll immediately be on downtime. Undoubtedly, I will not remember to fix that later. So, you know, some options for food. Like digging is our best option for food, but unfortunately, digging means like more area that needs to be filled with oxygen. Unless I guess we get like put some carbon dioxide into the base somehow, or even hydrogen, so that, or even chlorine, whatever. But if I dug over to this, it would just make more empty space. See what I'm saying? If this were like a carbon dioxide geyser. Speaking of, let's take a look at what we've got here. Leaky fissure, cool steam vent. Wow, 11 unknown geysers. Chlorine gas, natural gas, saltwater, oil reservoir, gold volcano, and minor volcano. Wow, okay. I didn't know it had all that. When I did like just a quick test, like just cycle 1, go in and look at the asteroid and make sure it has access to reed fiber. Oh man, there's ocean here too, and plastic. And I'm just looking now to see, okay, yeah, reed fiber. There's 2 different ways. And whatever asteroid I was on did not have all of these. But maybe it was one of those asteroids that where it has less geysers, you know, that trait that has less geysers. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, everybody's idle because I'm yammering instead of queuing stuff up. Research, we want this. Okay. And let's build, yeah, a mess table. I'm gonna pause it just because I'm gonna do 8 for some reason. And then over here, we'll just dig this out so we can make it nice later. Which was probably dumb because that means... I thought I clicked on these before, but I guess I didn't. That's just more space for the oxygen to fill. Oh, sublimation station, we can make that. We have some polluted dirt. I think I will put that in. Yeah. Well, they're already done. Okay, sublimation station. Water cooler. Okay. I mean, we could do an electrolyzer, you know, just to kind of get us started with oxygen so we don't suffocate. Hi, so I had to pause the game. Let me see. Am I pretty? I had to pause the game. I can't remember why. But then I realized I hadn't had breakfast, and that's why I was so hungry. So I went to make breakfast, but anyway, during that time, I had a look-see. First of all, here's our cool steam vent. Doesn't that look like something cold? Why is that cold? Huh. Well, it might be related to something else. So we already knew about this geyser over there. We knew about the uranium ore. But up here I saw all this coldness, and I thought, oh, maybe it's a cold biome. But no, it's two more geysers. So we already have the locations of 4 geysers, and maybe that coldness right there indicates there's another geyser close to that. And then I also found a use for this mineral overlay, which is that, oh no, I guess not, metal. It helps us see the metallic caves. This isn't, every map seems to have a little bit of cobalt. I don't understand it, but anyway. Back to this overlay, all our surrounding biomes are either rust or jungle. So, I don't know, like, you know, I do know because when I poked in, again, I didn't even play at all. I just went cycle 1 and looked at this and looked at the star map, looked at the starting area. I could see the, I think it's called Wasteland. I have it paused kind of for a reason. What's it called? Come on, yeah, Wasteland. Can you click on these? Oh, you can, okay. So oxygen is going to be a huge problem. There's a couple potential solutions that we can try. One is we have planters now. We can plant oxyfern down here. The other is we can try to get the pips to plant them. And I like that solution a little bit better, but we got to put all the seeds that are not what we want, somewhere that the pips can't get to them. This won't even work. Okay, so pips, I think they can make a knight's move. So what I mean by that is, let's put it here. They can, they can go from here to here, I think. I think I remember that. What I think I remember. So I also think they can jump from here to here. So to get this, we have to go like that. And then put one of these here. I guess I could just put this ladder here so they don't have to go make it, I don't know. Whatever. It works. I think it works. That one we can turn off. Okay, so that's for our immediate oxygen needs, but also there's a lot of oxygen down here. And I could open this up a bit so it can flow up into our living area, which is almost got none. Look, this is breathable all around here, but not here, all down here. But we can at least make some flow upwards a little better. So one thing we can do is like this. That'll help. And we can get rid of all of this. Okay, I have a better idea than what I was originally going to do. My better idea is to fill this in. And then it can flow straight across. Let's cancel this so it doesn't get trapped there. And then down here we can get rid of that. And then up here, it's kind of the same problem, kind of not though. I would have to destroy the tree, I think. But we can open this up like this, I think. We can still get everywhere. Maybe even like that. Yeah. That way, that should work. And there's some down here too. Okay, and then we can dig up all the mealwood, and maybe the mirth leaf. We'll dig it all up. And that way, they'll be incentivized to be able to plant more. There's an oxyfern seed right there. But we don't necessarily want them to plant up here. But down here we can dig up the mealwood and mirth leaf once we have storage for it. And this will help the CO2 to flow over to here. Of course, yeah, we just made a bunch more area. Here we can fill in some of the area like this. This is just to have a little bit less open space, although I'm sure it's completely pointless to do that. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, research complete. And I think we want to be able to pump liquid. No, we want decorations, and I want this kind of decoration, so we're just gonna go for it. And then once we get somebody that can dig through granite, we can grab rust and salt vine, and we can make oxygen that way. Okay, now this can flow up. Well, this was 200 some grams before, so maybe it's helping. But this was like 500, so maybe not. Maybe not. And then down here there is dirt. Just in case I want to dig this, there's dirt here that will break. So, okay, so this is made. Okay, I'm gonna pause again just because I don't think I have anything queued up for them to do. I don't even want them to plant arbor acorns right now. Let's make that a little higher. And then that's the only thing they have to do, so that's good. And I could open these up, but oxygen isn't really flowing upward right now anyway, so let's just go with what we've got. And then just to try and encourage some wild planting down here, Maybe I'll put it where I want the floor to be, because otherwise it's going to irritate me later. And I can put oxyfern in here. And now that we have places for these, this is fine. Here's some more. F10? Yeah. Probably want to dig these out too. Okay, we're doing okay on food. That's the other thing. Normally we'd want to go on a digging blitz to get more food. You planted that in the wrong place, dummy. But I was wondering if I wanted to do sweep only there, because the pips will dump it out, but whatever. Okay, hard digging. Sounds good. Hard digging! Okay, so we can dig to some rust, but I didn't grab the... We could also, we can kill stuff for food, that would be okay. I didn't get the right tech for that yet anyway. What am I... I just did it. Oh yeah, I want to get that, and then we'll get some oxygen making stuff. I think we're okay right now. You know, by somewhat unusual definitions of the word okay. Yeah. Let's do this so all of this can flow, hopefully. And are we storing? Yeah. Okay. That's good. And then I should dig over to here to get these, because these will interfere with planting up in this area. That's a buried object right there and right there, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Wow, our researcher is really good. Okay, so now what do we want? We want some oxygen stuff up here. Rusty oxidizer. It's not my favorite, and it puts out a lot of heat. Not that I guess we care. And then what? What was that noise? Okay, I am recording. Let's put in one of these. And the whole reason for getting all of this, let's pop in like that. That way we can really get good morale. Getting the mess hall gives, the great hall gives them so much morale. The mess hall, oh shit, I didn't turn off disinfecting. The mess hall is good too, actually. So let's see. Disinfecting, nah. Sometimes I make this a really high number. And if it gets that high, then fine, go ahead and disinfect it, but we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, so now the next thing we could do is dig up some of the oxyfern. These were kind of getting, see? I think this will be fine. These are like every other. This one's gonna go eventually. So let's just do this. See if that helps with airflow as well. Okay. Okay. I'm tempted to just do the eggs because of our lack of oxygen and soon-to-be lack of food. Unless one of these is, super amazing. This one is actually pretty good, except that they look like crap. Come on, Catalina. Gotta up your game. This one would be a good supplier store. Early bird is pretty good. But what are they gonna eat and breathe? Skill. Okay, dig. I like giving them their hats too, that way I can remember what they do. Even though it is in their name. I still need the hat. Come on, this is an 8. Somebody's not doing their duty. Get it? Okay, let's store these. Thank you. I don't have anybody doing operating. Tidying, then operating. That's what you can do. Okay, give me a break. There's plenty to eat. You're just starving because you don't like what it is. Oh, okay, so we can dig over to the rust. And that's probably what we're gonna do next episode. Yeah, because I'm getting really close to where I need to stop, but I think we got a pretty good start here. Just need to move them oxyferns down this way, and see, they should be able to jump to here. I know they can jump to here. So they should be able to plant here. Anyway, yeah. So we've uncovered a lot of stuff. We've finally got a way to make oxygen, it looks like. We've found some geysers and a source of water. Normally I'd be worried about, insulating this area, and, it should be, because this is a lot hotter. These only grow up to, 40? But I'm not as worried as I normally would be. So hey, one less worry. Oh yeah. Come to mama. Where is it? Where? Why can't I select it? Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. Okay. We don't even have to go through Abyssalite to get it, so yeah, we're still gonna need to do the rest probably, but we can do that. That'll be great. We got a tiny bit of polluted dirt, it looks like, so that will work for a few minutes. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you stick with me on this Aridio playthrough. I think it's got some really cool challenges, and it'll be fun to see how to address them. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you then.